Hello, my name is Odfel, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be reading Powers of X 6. This is the last of the initial Powers in the House run before it splits off into the main X-Men run and a bunch of mini runs or spin-offs. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've avoided spoilers all day. No one said a peep to me, so I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so I like this cover. I like that it's Moira. There's a bunch of dead X-Men though. That doesn't bode the best, but I'm excited to see where this goes. Our title card says, "And now we build." Interesting. This is the last we're gonna get one of these Powers of X title cues. Oh, this is at the carnival. Okay, I follow. Are we gonna actually figure out, like, the timeline finally? Okay. Okay, so this is a lot like the first time we see this scene. I think the tarot cards are even the same as well. Except now we understand more what they mean. So this is interesting that it's like pretty much verbatim exactly what we've already read. I'm kind of skimming it because it's pretty identical. Okay, so now we fast forward again. Okay, you're 1000, the preserve. Okay, it looks like a zoo, which makes sense because they're calling it the preserve. It looks like he's standing with a bunch of aliens in matching suits, so I'm guessing he has like specimen kept here of like each species maybe. Okay, but Wolverine's here? And it looks like he's not wearing the same outfit as the other people. I mean, maybe he is, there's just less detail because it's a smaller drawing. So maybe he's a specimen, maybe he's just here. I'm not really sure. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so English is a dead language. I probably shouldn't be surprised, like 1,000 years from now, English probably will be a dead language, but like, it's interesting. Is that Moira? Interesting controlled habits. Oh, so the preserve is the last group of mutants. Interesting. Okay, so he's not only like keeping them there and preserving the last mutants, but he's also studying them. That's interesting. Trying to figure out how they tick. Oh, we're getting more about the phalanx, which honestly often goes above my head. Sending her off planet, okay. Interesting, and I wonder if the flower he's gonna give her is the Krakoa flower, and that's how they got it. I bet. I feel like this is weird. Okay. Okay, so he wants her to stop this, but not to die yet, so he's sending her off world. Kinross. Is that Moira 6? I think that's Moira 6. Not that it entirely matters. We've seen most of her lives now and how they line up. So he's arguing that they skipped over the genetic line of mutants by just genetically altering themselves, and that's how the librarian came to be. Yeah, it seems legit. I could see people doing that. Oh, the art on this page is so cool. So Moira never saw it because she was distracted by the Sentinels and then by the Nimrods. But she never realized that this was going to be how interesting. So this whole time it was still like low-key humans. Why does Wolverine always gotta be Wolverine and just stab stuff? You ever There's really no reason for him to be this angry at this point, like, disappointed maybe, but you've seen a lot of stuff go down. Like, Wolverine's always gotta do that. Like, Wolverine literally is like, kill first, ask questions later. Like, that guy was still talking and probably had useful things to say, but here we are nonetheless, so, thanks, bud. We get another iconic Wolverine stabbing someone through the chest scene. I honestly find it endearing. Yes, I guessed right, it is the sixth slave! Ah! I remembered her last name right. Oh, proud. Okay, cool, so we get a chart of branching humanities with descriptions, which is nice. So I'm guessing, like, Homo novissima is probably, like, an extreme version of, like, Captain America. Essentially. Genetic mods and whatnot, technology-based, you know, the good stuff. Ooh, here's the continuation now. I'm so excited for this. I've been wanting to know what this scene was the entire time the series has been going on. God, I love her dress. It's just so... it's so good. Oh, she kisses him. I like when they're together. Like, of all the pairings that Moira's had and that Xavier's had, like, I've always liked Moira. Sorry, the tea she just slung at him. Ooh, okay. This book being like the all of us should be together thing is giving me real weird vibes. There's some OT3 slinging in here, and I can honestly say this will never cross my mind, and I don't know if that's how she means it, but with the tone of the last book, we don't know anymore. Maybe she does mean that she wants to be with Eric and Xavier. I don't really know anymore what's happening. Okay. And they walk into the sunset, as you do. This is a journal entry, so give me a minute to read it. Wow, okay. An interesting, entry 12 is completely blocked out. Why gotta keep doing this to us? This is issue 6. Give us stuff, please. Ooh, okay, Moira girl. Produce such a mutant how? Where is entry 17 in this timeline? I'm curious if this is going to be some Chimera stuff, or since in the previous entry they said they're romantically involved, if they plan to, like, have a mutant kid with a specific mutation? So Apocalypse is back, okay. Knowing him the way I do is just a weird way of saying that, because, like, I'm just getting visions of that cover where they're, like, embracing each other. Okay, entry 48. Okay, so they've traveled to Bar Sinister, this syncs up. Okay, and they're calling Sinister, Mutant Sinister, the first Chimera. Interesting and noted, because I feel like that's going to continue to be an important thing. Okay, and then Moira just fakes her death and leaves? In a very complex way. Moira's no space. So that's the underwater thing we've been seeing? That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Okay, so she's, like, pulling the strings low-key high-key, and they, like, go to meet her and, like, check in. Emma Frost has not yet named the Red King. Drop it. Let me know, please. I can't wait any longer. It's where we parked all of our problem mutants. Where's the lie? Because there isn't one. So they made a hollow promise to bring Destiny back. So, like, they've already set up the 3 rules in the assembly meeting. Like, that's what they're talking about at the assembly meeting and whatnot. Okay. But it's interesting that they cannot and will not tolerate precogs. So if they just banned all those mutants, have they nerfed their powers? Like, do they cease existing? Like, is Destiny the only one? I'm not thinking of any to mind right now. There's probably more precogs besides Destiny and, like, Blindfold. But, like, we haven't seen Blindfold since, Uncanny. I know, like, Moira and Destiny have beef because of, I think it was Life 3, where she's the geneticist. But, like, man, she's still holding that grudge. I mean, fair. She's like, my death would end all of this, which it probably would. So that's valid. And I mean, she isolated herself, so she should be relatively safe. But I guess precogs get in the way of that. The truth is that they always lose. Dang it, guys. Okay, so now we're fast forwarding to House of X6 when they're walking away during the party. Intrigued. Is it enough? I feel like that's always like a Magneto Xavier question in all of their schemes. What a badass. Magneto's genuinely like, I will die and you will raise me from the ashes and I will become the stronger mutant. Like, that, he's cool, man. Keep talking like that and you're sure to elicit a response. Like, I can't tell if Xavier's being real right now or if he's like flirting with him. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this issue accomplished absolutely nothing. It filled in like 2 plot holes, but I'm kind of frustrated for being the end of the mini-series that I have no more answers coming into this issue than really I had leaving it at the last issue. Maybe Dawn of X will make things make more sense, but either I'm missing something or it truly is uneventful. But honestly, after everything in the last issue, I leave this one not really feeling like I know more. Like, it's nice seeing the Moira excerpts, but other than that, like, I don't know, for being the last one of the mini, I'm just kind of left like, okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was a lot less upbeat than the last one. This was a lot of fact-heavy stuff and not a whole lot of reaction stuff because there's a lot of info bashing. But thank you so much for tuning in to my reaction of Powers of X 6. Until next time, I'll see ya.